Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the wishlist count, 8,500 diamonds. We made a little bit more progression, 31-32. I know a lot of you have been following around on a new account, so I want to do some summons on here. I also want to show you we finally hit the pivotal moment, guys, which I'll share with you in just a couple minutes. But overall, looking at our summons, we do have quite a few stones. Now, we picked up a lot of these out of the Misty Valley that we have going on, which there's a copy of Morreal. Much as one copy might actually do something, unfortunately, the one copy of Morreal is not really going to do anything, but it is not a elite, which looking in here, double copies of Cresseal, very nice. We got Mishka in there, we have Nevi in there, and well as a little bit of food with Ogi. Very good, very, very good with the summons in here, but let's knock these out, guys. See what we can do, but that is double copies of Cresseal again. That will be very beneficial when it comes to building them out. Now, looking at our summons, again, we have 12 scrolls, 66. We have one of our faction scrolls. We're going to use them all just like we always do, guys, hoping that we pull those elites, which there is a copy of Peanut. And I'm going to use all my diamonds in here. We're still waiting to get a couple more copies. And two elites right in a row, guys. And there is Palmer. Can we get one more elite in here? Fingers crossed we do. And we do. Very nice, guys. So there is a copy of Hodgkin. So overall, not the best heroes. However, Wilders, we are still looking to build a couple more Wilders. Still have a couple other ones, and there is Mishka, which means we'll be able to add, should be another star on there for Mishka. Double rare heroes right there. We only have one faction scroll. Not 100% sure even where that one came from. And then, of course, we just have a couple single summons in here, but these can yield us elites, which is the reason why we're doing this, guys. Now, on this account, we are about 45, maybe a little bit north of 45 days in at this point. We've made a lot of progression. Stargazer cards, we have 14 cards. So again, still looking for Liberta and just some more resources out of there, guys. Maybe one of these 4 cards are going to yield us the last copy that we need. And the copy will take him to Mythic if we can get it, guys, which we do not. You know what? I'm going to drop some diamonds just in case we get a rare card. Then we have 3 copies right here. Still hoping for that other copy of the Awakened version of Shamira. Moving her towards Mythic a little bit at a time, guys. But all of these chests are going to make a big, big difference as well as the resources that we're actually getting in here. So let's pop all these open. There's a little bit more essence, a little bit more gold in there. We got 2 more of our rares, which is good. A little bit more food in there. And let's see who we got, guys. There's Peanut, there's Mishka, there's Hodgkin. And like I said before, I think that is going to bring a couple more copies. Now, looking in here, guys, we need Palmer, we need Scarlet, and we need Rowan in here. We just need a couple more copies. Rain, of course, we're going to build up as well. Again, I'm kind of on the fence with depending on who we get if we're going to follow these. But honestly, since we have that copy of Scarlet, we have individuals right here. I'm thinking Sonya, I'm not going to build. And you know what? I'm going to go this route. I know we don't have the other copy of Rosaline, but we are using Rosaline in a lot of content. Now, Cresseal, we got a couple more copies. We have double food right there. Again, honestly, we just want to take up a little bit higher. Just need some more copies. So Wilder, again, this is going to add 1 star on there for Mishka. Builds her up a little bit, and then I don't know. We have Peanut. We have 1, 2, 3. See, we have Oberyn right there. Now, we could take Nevi up to that Mythic. Kind of on the fence right now, guys, because we could use Oberyn, but again, I know, use Iran. I'm going to save that one right now. Greyborn, we're starting to get a couple more. Even looking here, we have Shamira, we have Treznar, we have a little bit more food down here. We have 2. We already have 3 in there for Hodgkin. And again, we're already sitting on 5 ascended heroes within here. And then look at these guys. So the only one that we have actually summoned is Liberta, that we've summoned ourselves. Every one of these were pulled from stones. Same with here, guys. 2 copies of Leofric, 2 copies in here of Frampton, and then, of course, both these copies. All of these heroes were pulled exclusively with stones, guys. We didn't build anymore. We didn't focus summon any of them, except maybe it was Demia. I'm not remember. It might have been 1 copy of Demia, but I think we might have got it free. We got 5 red chests right there. Another 3 scrolls. Again, fingers crossed, guys, we can get somebody new in here. I feel like we're at the point where we just continue to get stuck, which there's a copy of Hodgkin, which that might give us a little bit more. There's an Elite Plus. That's okay. So again, one a little bit closer. Unions, I'm not really going to worry about. New subscriber there, guys, there is near. So in here, we should get a couple more resources. Boom. Two more rare stones to make a little bit. But now what I was talking about, guys, the big pivotal moment, that is right. We got the essence. It is time, guys. Level up. There we go. I can feel a strong force emanating from the resonating crystal. Let's go investigate. Again, guys, we're about 45, maybe a little bit north of 45. Raise maximum limit. Boom, all 5 heroes go into the crystal. Now it is the crystal's energy, and that is right. Now they're all at 240, which means they're going to unlock a lot more. And of course, we're going to be able to level this up a lot more. Again, usually when you get to this point, guys, there's 241. And I'm thinking we need a little bit more essence, which yes, we do need more essence. But that takes everyone locked out and opened up in their entirety, guys, which is exactly what we wanted. That is 241 for all the levels, definitely getting there. And again, we're about a month and a half into this account. And we are making some very, very solid progression. I know getting up to 241, especially when it comes to these towers, is going to make a really big difference. Again, running all these heroes at 241, getting Rosaline up a little bit higher. Going to make a difference just based on the build. I got to go through, swap out some of my gear because I'm still struggling with gear and I'm still saving enough, guys. Robin Hood is going to be up right here in 19 days, which means we're still going to get there. I'm wondering Fields of Stars. See, we don't have anything else in the Field of Stars, but out of the shop, guys, we're still doing the refresh. Right now, I'm out of gold. So I've been gold poor forever, but let's do some summons in here. For our Poke Coins, we're at 16,000. So over the last couple days, we have been stacking up some Poke Coins. Also want to do some engraving in here, trying to build out Rem a little bit further. We have Orin in there. We have a lot of heroes trying to get to that 9 of 9. So mythic furniture is what we're looking for, guys, which there is a piece for Trishia. Trishia, of course, guys, a lot of players even said it earlier today when we did the live stream. Don't estimate Trishia or underestimate Trishia, guys. Does incredibly well in a lot of different content, which, speaking from experience, I know she does very well in different content. I'm going to grab some more furniture for Rem, even if he ends up, or if she ends up not using this, I'm okay with it. I'm okay to recycle because the rest of these heroes probably not going to be getting anytime soon. Let's go ahead. There we go. There is 3 of 9 for Trishia. That's going to make a big difference, guys. Everything else in here, recycle, not giving us enough. That's okay, because that takes, again, 3 of 9 there for Trishia. Also have that 3 of 9 there for Rem. Now, when we look at the engraving, so we built up the engraving on Ivan. We built out the engraving for Orin. Now the next one we're looking for is Rem. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to engrave. And as you can see, we've started doing the engraving. Over here, I'm going to engrave all that I can just based on the physical piers, accuracy. We want to try to build this out. Then, of course, we have the attack build. We have defense, tenacity, and HP. Getting quite a few resources in here. I'm pretty happy so far, again, just based on the progression that we're seeing in here. What is that? 22, 24. We just have this bottom one. So 27. Again, we're going to be close, guys. 28, 29. Oh, we're less than 100 away. Less than 100 away to having the E30 copy of Rem. And again, based on healing, based on this ability, that is going to make a big difference with this healing mana effect. Again, we have some furniture on there. We did get the plus 30 signature item finally. Just need to get some tier stones to build that up a little bit further. But I'm super happy. We are so close. And again, progression-wise, 31-32. Feel like we can push through a lot more of this. Have even some of the competition players out there like Death. That is making solid progression. Thrilling Voyage, we can make some more progression. Peaks of Time, got to finish out a couple of those. But we are poised, guys, to go ahead and build this in with the essence. Every single day that we're going in here and we're buying out this essence, I feel like this is going to be a really, really big bonus that we're doing in there. Now, out of here again, we need a tier 1 stone. We can go ahead and pick one of these up. And I just bought the dimensional gear. Again, we're still saving and setting aside some of this to actually use for the hero, for Robin Hood when he comes up. That was the name. I'm drawing a blank. So right here, tier 4, tier 3. I'm going to use a tier 2. Go ahead and pop that one open. And again, this was just based on the one piece that I got. So we'll build that out a little bit further. Then of course we just need more gold. We are gold poor in this game right now, guys. And that's kind of what we always see. So I've been going through running a little bit of the King's Tower, but it just keeps saying that I'm level capped. But maybe, and there we go, we can get through it. Once we hit that 241, guys, we can actually come through here and make a little bit more progression. Because we raised our level cap, it gave us the ability to actually go through, take out some of these camps. And again, this is where we farm the majority of our gold, but we also get diamonds. We also get essence in here. So I'm going to try farming up a couple different game modes in here, making some more progression, but we got that resonating crystal up to 240, guys. And again, when you look at a month and a half, this game, much easier to get through, in my opinion, yes, in its entirety. A lot of these players that started with us, I'm going to delete some of these. So if you want to add me to the friends list, I know I don't have that many heroes to borrow, but overall, guys, some of these heroes, again, that are AFK, and also looking at the events that are coming up, we do have a couple that are kind of on the way. Purchase gift, of course, still there because we're free to play. But looking at the Mystic Star Zone, guys, make sure you enroll in this. Also, Magician's Hat, we're going through there. Temple Rift, Isle of Gold, we're going through. So the Temple Rift, and I know I think some players asked about it earlier. I have to go through on this account and come up with a third team. You can see we have all of our heroes in here, but third team is where we're at within that. Then, of course, the Isle of Gold, we're just collecting more resources, giving us more gold, more essence, and of course, some more Poke coins in there as we continue our progression. All right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.